It's a great day here at KEKFILA's YouTube channel. I am the KEKFILA, aka Sage, and today I have game 2 of 9 of Carta Magica on June 17th. And I have MC Snipe actually, kind of funny, he's actually going the game over with me. He's talking the game with me right now. Say hello.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. Great. I'm making sure everyone could hear you. I'm actually going to double check my stream settings here. Say something again.
Hello.
All right, we're legit. We're in the money. Okay. And so I'm facing you here, right? One of my 3 subscribers at the time, and
Oh yeah.
I'm like, dang, I get to face you round 2. I had a bye round 1, and then I have to face you
Wait,
round 2.
I was your first opponent.
Yeah. I had a bye round 1.
I actually didn't know that. I forgot you had said
so
that.
Actually, this would be like technically game 1 of everything. So this would be the first video that would come out tomorrow. So it's very good. Actually, I have that. So you decided to play Smoker. I won the die roll. I think I had a fist pump. I decided to make you go first, and then you thought
put me off that odd. Yeah.
You thought about the mulligan. Did you mulligan?
And that taught me. Hey, take second. You take second in this matchup, 100%. Like, I don't care. I need second, like for sure.
Yeah.
And that helped me later in the day. So.
Oh, okay. Got it. Did you? I mean,
because I played saucy. I played saucy, and I won the die roll, and I was like, yeah, second.
Yeah.
Definitely better.
I think it's pretty textbook. There has been people that says just go first and start to curve out, but like it's more like a different plan because I think you have a good matchup into this. So,
I'll be honest, like through this game, I really thought that I was like so far ahead that I think I got
really
cocky at the end. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you were doing pretty good at some point. But let me
when
see.
The trigger. Oh, we'll see. Yeah. And this is pretty standard. I think here I actually could have afforded to go 6, so that you couldn't just recycle that. We haven't done it yet, but
I don't remember if I had a Mihawk in hand. I think I just wanted to get rid of anything.
Let's see here. You take that back, and it's like, well, shit. Like my plan was to swing 5 again, and that kind of. I think here I swing 5, and I think I could have 5 with Tashigi as well. But I decided against it because I didn't want to just lose it next turn. So that was definitely one of the things.
And then you're on your. You just play a Smoker, which is.
And you got so much value out of that 1K because you block 2 to life, like. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Smoker, I mean that's the turn 1 play here, but I think I had a Kuzan in hand here, so that the decisions were between the Kuzan and the Smoker.
Yeah. I play this Doflamingo, the good going second curve here. I think I mulligan, by the way, just to reference that as well. And then playing this, and yeah, that's
this was where I thought I was way ahead. Like this is where I was like, okay, like Smoker's never dying because he won't have enough kills, like he won't have enough swings.
Yeah.
So this is where I probably got a little cocky because I think next turn I play the 6-drop.
Yeah,
for nothing, and I don't.
Yeah, why didn't you?
I don't pop your. I didn't have a card that I wanted to discard, and you didn't really have much pressure on me because I was gonna swing a Gecko and get a little pressure here.
Yeah.
So I was feeling, hey, I'm gonna build some card advantage here, and I think you let it go at one point, and that's why if you didn't let it go, I would have popped that for sure.
Yeah.
But the Jofi is going to take a Dawn investment to swing. So if I pop it now or pop it later, like what's the difference? I mean, if I draw into a 10 drop,
It's more of a annoyance for the next turn. Yeah. So if it's gone, then I have to maybe deal with like.
So actually, one of the other things that I considered was on that trigger, popping the Dofi blocker and just getting a lot of pressure on both the rested characters. Because technically, I could have cleared the whole board.
Yeah.
Without, like just swinging and not swinging at life at all. So I think that probably was actually the better move.
But
I just kind of saw red on the boa and ended up being a little bit inefficient. And I also learned in our game that I don't need to counter out so heavy in the start. I can take a couple. I'm already down to 3 lives, but two is like comfortable too.
Yeah, and when it ended up happening here too, when I took that damage, it was a second pacifista. So I'm like, let's just play 2 Kumas.
Well, you kind of gave away your game plan. You're like, that changes things. Because then you played two Kumas, and I'm like, okay, so he has pacifist. Like, I kind of was in that like mode, like, something just changed. Like, I think he's comfortable playing the Kumas because he has pacifistas.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like, you kind of give me some context clues, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, I thought I had enough pressure here to kind of overwhelm them because I think you block with one here, maybe not here. There's another one. You do use the combo twice, which is pretty good versus black because you're losing something, but you're also gaining something. Like,
yeah,
breaking
no,
even, so
you can't.
definitely,
You can't deal with my board unless you use too much.
like if that was a boa, this game is like real hard for you. You know, like
yeah,
it would have been tough.
You go 5. I thought you were keeping this to like use skill on it with it later for some reason.
At this point, I don't need because your board is low enough that I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I discard the Kuzan. That was
and the drop into Kuzan. It'd been nice to actually use the Kuzan.
I never drew a 10 drop here, which was also, it was something that kind of put me into a weird spot. Well, although you had such a board that it was like it was going to be tough to play it, even if I did draw it.
Yeah.
And you bought the smoker here, I believe.
Oh yeah, I have to. I can't. I don't want to deal with.
You can't take the double.
Well, it's not even the double attack because I only have 2 life, right?
Yeah.
It's the fact that it's a 7k power. So like I could drop the Sakazuki, but it doesn't matter.
Same thing, right? For you, it's the same thing because you don't have removal. It's not like a difference. They're practically they're identical for you, except for he has double attack.
And so I have 10 on. I do swing at the Shigi just
so
to get
I think is this the point where I'm at 1 card in hand yet? No, not yet.
No, you have 3. So I swing 5 because I don't care about my like. I don't want it standing because I don't want you to like Kuzan.
I think I counter life here, and I think I could have taken.
I
don't think it was.
No, I did not. Did you take a counter life? I'm gonna go back real quick. Okay.
I counter something.
I swung. The heck? I'm so confused.
Oh, never mind. I didn't counter. The Shigi just died.
No. I swing 6k at Shigi. She died.
Died.
Okay. And then I go 5k, and what happens here? Did you even discard?
Did I?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah. That's what it was. That's what it was. I was like, that's not
yeah, you could just take it. Like,
yeah. I could just take that, say the Shigi, but yeah. Because I do want to dig for triggers. Because I think if Dofi pops here, you're in trouble. If Dofi pops here, you just lose, right? Because you have no Dawn and two active.
Yeah. It's like
it would be really close.
It's like worse than Jet Pistol Shockwaves, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's so strong.
Yeah, Shockwave is definitely what I think.
You do your Borsalino here, just instant Borsalino. You swung a 7k. I think 1 life. I went through this turn pretty quick.
I think maybe I should have gone I went for life, but I could have just gone for the Kuma, I think. Would you replay the Pacifista there?
Yeah, I'd play it.
Yeah,
I have to. What am I gonna do?
Have it, right?
What am I gonna do? Like leave it in my hand?
Yeah, no.
It forces you to like use a card, and you have 1 card in hand, which
I still have 3 lives. How do I lose this game, dude? I'm bad. Like I'm like saying like, dude, like I must have fucked up really bad, like, because I think I don't die here, but I die next turn. So it's like I played bad like 2 turns in a row. Like I don't really have anything in hand. I think the only thing I had was 1k, or I had like a Kobe. Yeah. I had a Kobe. It's like shit, dude.
Yeah. So I play a Piranha.
I think I was worried about losing my Sakazukis because I had no more counter.
Yeah.
If I played 2 blocks.
I mean, I couldn't go for game. Yeah, I had to kill.
Yeah. Oh no, not here. Yeah.
And then
I 7.
Attach 2. I think I'm sweating this over. I'm just like debating on Love Mellows, I guess. I'm gonna skip through a little bit here. I'm just sweating. I swing 7 at the Sakazuki, paying
and you
1.
Playing
the Jinbei. And you think here either you let 1 go. No, you don't let it go.
I go down to 0, yeah. I just said, hey, I need to swing, and you have no more attacks.
And I'm like, well, I need this. I need one of these Sakazukis gone. But I think I decide I build a field, right? That's all I do.
Yep. I think you have the second Kuma, and that's kind of what puts it over. You have the second Kuma, and you leave 2 up, and you don't have metal. So I mean, you baited me there, but I don't know if I even game even.
No, you had outs.
Yeah, dude. It's like
you're probably doing the math in your head, like, dude. So I place the other one, keeping 2 active in case it's in my life, right? With a bluff.
And we can do a lot of like retroactive, like, oh yeah, we find out what my last life is, but
yeah, we don't know.
I always assume I have like 0 life, like I have 0 counter in my life. Like that's kind of what I'm like thinking.
Maybe I should do that. Damn, I could have done that today. So let's see here. You think here for a minute. I'm just gonna skip through a little bit until you take an action. You attach 3. Activate skill to Perona, so he's swinging for 9.
You throw your hand across the screen.
Oh, dude, I showed like at least a 2.
You showed your Alvida, I know,
yeah.
but
I decided to
I
take
swing 9. I think that was too much. I think I should have kind of probed with a 7.
No, it was perfect.
Because
it's perfect.
Because if you don't mellow the 7, then I kind of think like, hey, he doesn't have mellow, because he would have drawn a card. It would have been good trigger. It would have been good like timing. So I think I should have probed with the 7, and then maybe that kind of would have.
Yeah, you end up going 9 here,
and you counter this.
Yeah. Well, you had the perfect amount of bullshit.
Well, what I should have realized here was that I couldn't fucking win the game, and I didn't really think. I wasn't really. I don't know. I think I kind of blanked here, because why? So my only thinking here was I need to swing 11 to guarantee the Kuma dies.
Okay.
Because I think you have 1 card in hand, right?
Yeah. So in case I love Mellow and draw a 2K for
and
like
draw
10K.
2K. Yeah, because you recently ordered. So if I swing 11, Kuma dies for sure. It just happens to be that 1 card was a Pacifista and it lost me the game.
Mm-hmm.
But
the bluff Mellow.
I also could have been like, okay, well maybe he does have like 9 and leave 2 here. I don't have Shockwave at this point, so I'm not thinking that I'm gonna get a Shockwave in life. I've got 3 lives. I've only seen 1. That's not like a terrible assumption, but and as we'll see.
Skip through a little bit of this, and then you put all of it, and I believe that's all of it. 5.
I was like, he's gotta die. I was like, because if that wasn't Pacifista, I'm good, right? Because I think that at that point I just need like a 2 and a 1 to like get out of all the swings, because I have a blocker.
And now you're thinking, do you use the blocker or do you use
Right. I was like, do I use the blocker? And it's like, because it would pop the Kuma, but I wouldn't have a block. But then you just can really, I think, put some weird pressure on me here.
Yeah, I can do 5s.
In my hand is actually Kobe, but the fact that I only have 1 card in my hand, I can't use it to pop anything. So that was also another thing that I could have like thought about the turn before. Yeah. When I could have taken another life, and it would have kind of been a totally different.
Oh
yeah. So if Shockwave is the first 2, if Shockwave's in the first 2 triggers, I win. If it's in the last one, I don't win. So here.
Yeah. So I do the math for like quite a while. I'm literally skipping this because I literally am like mathing it out because it has to make sense to me. Okay. And the main thing is,
and here it's like, okay, now it's down to my life, right? Like that's kind of like the game that we're playing here. I didn't leave 2 up, which I could have baited, and then you would have probably had to go deep into the tank.
Well, I had to think. I actually had a way out if you don't have a Colby or a Sakazuki. Yeah. But I'm like, well, wait a minute. You have so many outs. Like I have to go.
And I do have a Kobe. So if you waited, I'd go down to 1.
So I swing here for 5, right? It's either 1 card out of your hand or your blocker or a life.
And I have a Kobe. I have a Kobe in my hand. Yeah. So I am at 1K at this point.
The thing is, if you use a 1K counter, then
then you swing 5 with Kuma, right? Like,
and then you go, damn.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I still have 10 Dawn. Yeah.
So I think that better here is to fish for trigger.
I mean, if you fish for a trigger, I have to like.
And I believe that first card that I drew there was Sakazuki, so no counter. So that was rough. Yeah.
And then I think here again, I had to reevaluate. I ended up doing 2.
I ended up doing 7.
No, 8.
Yeah.
8.
Oh yeah.
I should.
Yeah, that was an overcommit. That was an overcommit for sure.
Yeah, I thought the math worked out. I realized it after it didn't. So I was like, oh, okay. He took it. Dang it. Now he has 3 cards in hand. Now I have to really overthink it. You had a 2K, right?
At that the second life that I just drew was a Sengoku, yeah, so that's a 2K. So I have 3K in hand now. Yep.
So I'm thinking if I should go 8 here, which is like
because you have the Kuma.
Really silly.
What do? You go 7 and I counter.
Yeah, I go 7. I had a look. I thought about it. I wanted to do 8. I really wanted to do 8.
I can't take here because you go 10-10, and I would be. Yeah, I'd only be at 10 counter. So I cannot block here. I cannot take, I cannot block, so I have to counter. At this point, the mass already locked in, and the trigger's not going to... Well, actually, the trigger...
The trigger does not matter.
Yeah, the trigger doesn't matter. No, it doesn't, because you can go 10-10 still.
Yeah.
And I still lose.
If you had 2 Dawn active, too, from, like, before, just having it, like, not using the skill, like, you get out of it, too. So, yeah. So, you think here...
To leave 2 Dawn up, be a little...
He doesn't have it. He should have counted out of a 7. That's what someone said in chat. Oh, damn. Well, I guess he had it. And then I had to think here, is it a 2K
I think this guy in chat, he says he goes to take a piss and he comes back and lost.
Corrected. Okay.
So I got 1 card in hand. If my 1 card in my hand is a 2K, I win.
Yeah.
Right? Because you go 6K, I take. But I have to take... If both of these are 2Ks, I win.
And like you just show Shockwave, like damn.
I just show it. It's like that's it. GG.
GG's. Yeah, and that's it. Sweet. Well, I will say that you
really
ended up doing pretty well in this tournament. You went 7-1. I'm sure you'll have a match report on somewhere you can share, right? Congrats. Is this your 3rd Luffy?
Yes.
Fuck, bro. I'm still chasing my 1. I just threw away my 1. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay, yeah, more to come. But this video will be out tomorrow. Do you have any shout-outs, any plugs you want to give before we end this video?
Oh, yeah, my buddy Jamie that we started playing this game. Actually, a huge shout-out to one of the Arizona guys, Jonas. He's been telling me how to play all the matchups. He's like, he got Luffy with Smoker last time, and I was like, damn, that was kind of cool. Because I played Whitebeard before, and it was like... And the matchup sucks. Like, if I run into Whitebeard, it's just free. So, yeah, I got really lucky with tiebreakers. If you had lost one more game, I wouldn't have been top 8. So, I appreciate you sticking it all the way through.
Yeah, of course.
And, we'll talk again more and keep practicing OPO3. Regionals are coming up. I really. All my results are from Treasure Cups, so no invite yet. Okay. I'm working on it.
Hey, well, thanks for coming on the episode, of the first round. I appreciate it. I'll make sure to at you. You have a good one.
I appreciate you, man.